By McCaffrey Health Center. Well, everyone experiences occasional digestive symptoms such as upset stomach, heartburn, and nausea, just to name a few. Fortunately, diet and lifestyle changes can have a positive impact. So here to tell us more in our Wellness Wednesday segment, Dr. Sean McCaffrey. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. So how common are these type of ailments among folks?
Really extremely. Everybody at one point or another is going to suffer from these, and it's not like once a year. We're going to suffer from them monthly, sometimes weekly, some people daily. So
I know
extremely common.
I've got a couple of relatives, older relatives, that have issues seemingly daily. Anytime you talk to them, it's like, I stayed up all night, couldn't sleep, this, that, and the other. So
yeah.
So what are some of the, the symptoms, not necessarily the symptoms, but what brings this on?
The tells for it mainly are gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, indigestion, upset stomach. All of those are your core, like really obvious. And really all you have to do, watch TV. You look at the commercials that go by, it'll pretty much tell you what everyone's suffering from. So as you see those things, you think, gosh, how's this happen? There's many reasons for it, but in the food world, the main things are the wrong foods. Overeating is a big problem. We just put too much down there. It's like an old wood-burning stove that can handle 2 little logs. You try and jam 4 in there, all it does is smoke and give you problems, right? It never really burns that and gives you that heat. So that's what you're looking at. And then when you get into the man-made foods, the processed foods, things that don't break down naturally on their own and require an awful lot from the body to break them down, that's when you get into trouble. So real food seems to help us more.
And of course, some people, even if they don't eat a lot, certain things, even natural things, can cause some issues, like some peppers or things like that, just because some bodies can't handle the heat or whatnot that goes into some of those types of foods.
Yeah, absolutely. You can get into certain real foods. Tomatoes can cause people quite a bit of problems. Sometimes the spicy foods, of course, can do it. The chili peppers, things of that nature. But you can also get into it with greases and fats and things. They can bother the body sometimes. Sugar is a renowned one for upsetting that stomach and getting it going.
So once it's upset, I know you're all about doing it as naturally as possible. What are some natural remedies that you don't have to necessarily pay big bucks to the pharmaceutical world?
Yeah, the biggest thing is understanding what's causing it. So the best thing you can do of all of it is chew. Chew your food, because enzymes are what eat your food for you. They actually break it down and tear it all apart. And it's the lack of those enzymes that tend to cause most people to get kind of that gastric distress. So when we look at that, we say, gosh, if we just chew, enzymes eat what they can touch. If they can't touch it, they can't eat it. So it's a lot like baking cookies, right? When you get that dough and you got a big ball of it, you put it in the oven like that, you're going to get it burned on the outside and raw in the middle. So you want to roll it out, right? Roll it out. So chewing is the rolling effect of the body. It's the body's rolling pin. So as you roll that out nice and evenly, you create surface area. Now your enzymes that you naturally make can get on that, and they can break that down. That's a great one to do for a lot of people.
Sorry for the bad pun on this, considering the subject, but what's the bottom line to all of this?
The biggest key is you have to digest the food properly. You've got to control your portions. Try to stay away from the things that upset it and aggravate it. And once you get to a point where you're like, gosh, I just can't seem to get this under control. I'm taking the over-counter things, the Tums, the Rolaids, the Mylantas, the Zantacs. I'm taking all these. Maybe I've tried the Prilosec and the Nexiums and the Prevaceds, which is why we have so many of them. That's when you see someone like me. I've been specializing in digestion for 2 decades. So it's something that we do all the time. And there's a lot of times there's easy fixes. You just have to know what to do. But that's the easiest way to start.
And to see you, all they need to do is?
Just call the office. It's 726-0151. Or they can go on, check us out on Facebook, or they can catch our webpage at McCaffreyHealth.com.
All right, Sean McCaffrey, thanks for stopping by
today. All right,
today.
thank you, bud.
Stay with us. We're coming right back on Good Day Marketplace.